is well aware that this 100 meters just is not his specialty.
It's not, but he has done a lot of speed work, Dan, over the last couple years, and that should help him here.
Well, we mentioned the historic field. It could be an historic night for Byron Davis, the leading qualifier, trying to become the first African-American to make a U.S. Olympic swimming team. He had a lifetime best in the prelims. He's the former UCLA Bruin with a lot of support in the stands tonight. He is in lane 4, Stewart on the outside in lane 8. You'll see Stewart go 35 meters underwater. A couple of other swimmers in this field do the same, but you can't discount Mark Henderson. He is in lane 6, and Rowdy, he was the best flyer in the United States from 89 to 92. He's
got a great, powerful, classic type of stroke, uses his upper body strength. You'll see how strong he is upper body, has tremendous leg power on the end also. He'll be a factor.
Another footnote as to the fast field here. Pablo Morales' winning time in these time trials 4 years ago wouldn't even have made this field of 8.
Man, this is going to be a tough race for us to call. 45 100ths of a second separates first through 8th. There is no way you can discount anybody in this field, especially that man, Mel Stewart. He's been here before. He knows how to get the job done.
He's never been a national champion in this event. All the titles came in the 200 fly, but somehow he knows he's got to find a way, or it will be the last and final race for Mel Stewart. What about the strategy here, Rowdy? I would say that Mel Stewart, not like Byron Davis, who wants to push the field, Stewart would want a slow pace.
Well, the problem is he won't be able to set too slow of a pace because he goes 35 meters underwater that first 50. Byron Davis will swim extremely fast that first 50. His last 3 or 4 strokes are going to be painful to watch. But if he can get out on the rest of the field, he might just bury him enough where they won't be able to catch him.
Who knows with all the speed if we'll see a record, the American record set 10 years ago by Pablo Morales. This will be quick, just 2 lengths of the pool. The men's 100-meter butterfly, the top 2 stake a claim to the U.S. Olympic swimming team in Atlanta.
Take your mark.
Now you'll see some of the swimmers pop up and start swimming about 15 meters. There's Mel Stewart right there. He'll go 35 meters. That's 25 right there. He'll go another few meters and then pop up to the surface.
Stewart on the surface of the water, and this field is dead even except for Byron Davis, who we expected to lead him out. Looks like he'll have the lead as they turn for home.
Watch him bounce off this wall. He has a great turn. He gets off the wall so well.
It is Davis with the lead. Hargis is second. Stewart is in 5th. He needs to come on.
This is where Byron Davis has got to be able to hang on. Keep your legs into it and try to breathe as much as possible these next few strokes.
Davis has the lead. Hargis to his left, coming on strong. Can he pass Davis? It looks like he has, with just a few more meters to go. It is Hargis stretching for the wall. Hargis finishes first. Henderson finishes second. Byron Davis touched out. He'll finish 4th. And Mel Stewart has raced his last race. He finishes 5th. And there you see Summer Sanders hugging Mark Henderson. They've had a relationship for the past 10 months or so. And in fact, when we were on the deck in the preliminaries, Rowdy, Summer seemed to be more worried about how Mark Henderson would fare than her own fate.
Well, I'm sure Summer gave him some strong words of advice. Remember, she's been there before.
And Henderson hugging Davis, who took a game try at history, but it was John Hargis who found the finishing speed. Rowdy, take us down the stretch.
John Hargis is near the bottom of your screen, and what a wonderful acceleration into the wall to win this thing. But 3 from the top is Mark Henderson, no breath coming into the wall to get second.
Let's hear from the runner-up, Mark Henderson. He's with Jim Gray.
Congratulations to you. Your thoughts on making the Olympic team, and what did Summer say to you?
Oh my God. She said I scared her to death. And I can't believe this is a dream come true. Been training for 20 years. Been to 3 Olympic trials and finals in all 3, but never made a team. And oh my God.
Summer was more worried about you than her own event, wasn't she?
I think I'd be more scared about her 200 fly than I was for this event too. So it's a great swim by Hargis, and I'm going to Atlanta.
Congratulations to you.
Indeed he is headed to Atlanta. The years of dedication and training pay off for Mark Henderson. John Hargis, a junior out of Auburn, finishes first. This is his first trials. He's headed to his very first Olympics. But for Mel Stewart, these were his last trials. Jim?
Mel, was this in fact your last race?
Yes, I finished the race. I was going to go warm down, and I thought, why am I warming down? My career's over. This is it. Does anybody have a job for me out there?
You had retired for a couple of years, and then you decided to come back. Was 2 years not enough time to get back in shape to train for this?
I don't know. I can't say that, because athletes have done it in 1 year. Retired for 3 years and come back and done it in 1 year. I just, I mean, if the guys are fast this year, this is significantly faster than 1992. And I'm a casualty. But to participate and be a part of it, it's being a part of U.S. swimming history, and I wouldn't pass it up.
Congratulations, Mel. You've had a great career.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dan?
Well, Rowdy, what happened at the end of Byron Davis's race?
Dan, he had such a horrendous finish. Watch him right there. That is his last stroke. He just made too long of a finish on the end, and to make matters worse, he was decelerating coming into the wall. He also took a breath that last stroke. He had a really hard time getting his shoulders up and over the water the last 5 meters.
He could almost taste it, but let's get a word now from Byron on the deck.
Byron, what happened there in the last 10 meters? You seemed to be in control of the race.
I felt good going out, and I knew that the last 5 or 10 meters was going to be a little bit of trouble, just because I've been having spasms in my tricep and tightening up a little bit. I gave it my best shot. I died, and that's all I can say.
Was there more pressure on you because so much has been made of you being, had you made it, the first African-American on a U.S. swim team?
Well, I didn't really, of course the pressure was there, but I didn't really internalize it. All I was worrying about was putting myself in the best position to win, and everything else would have taken care of itself.
When we return, the